So when we get to about 3 7-second exhales, usually heart rate is about 99.
96.
Pretty damn good.
This guy.
You shouldn't be surprised that you're right. You should be like, yeah, obviously.
No, it still amazes me that sometimes I'm like, oh no, I know what I'm doing. I get it. It's not all bullshit.
Welcome back to my channel. We are just in Battersea at the moment, about to do a track session, not on the track. A lot of my interval sessions are just on the road. It means that anyone can do it anywhere really. And we're just along the river and it is a nice sunny day for once. All of my interval sessions, I swear, have been in the pouring rain recently. So it makes a nice change to have it something like this, although it's a little bit bright. So today we're working on active recovery. So a lot of my interval sessions have been speedy over sort of 6, 7, 8 up to 12 minutes. And then you stop and you recover nasal breathing only, and then you go again. In this one today, what we're gonna do is, it's a shorter interval, but it's active recovery. So I'm running back and then sprinting back out again. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, and I've got my coach here to help with the education as well of me, because I've done running for 18 months or so and I'm still learning so much, so it's nice to have someone here who is kind of qualified to give me all the advice and hopefully share some of that with you guys as well. So we're just gonna get started with a warm-up. Let's go.
We've just done the warm-up with Flora, and today's session we're going to focus on active recovery. So we're going to look at what Flora is doing in between intervals. One of the biggest challenges that people have, or one of the biggest problems I see, is people go out there, they run hard, and they finish the interval and they're meant to rest for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but then they kind of just do 10 or 20 seconds and then they're off again. And that's where we see people really struggle to manage their energy within training. So we're just going to be looking at some simple breathing protocols that Flora can put into place to help her bring down her heart rate, bring down her system, so she's good to go again and more efficient. So yeah, let's do it.
Breath like in between the sets as well. I'm actually recovering a little bit quicker on the move rather than if I'm just like stopping and then breathing really heavily and then going again straight away. I'm actually kind of recovering a little bit slower. So now we're going to do the breathing because you can't go for the next interval until you've got 9 breaths in and out through the nose, and that's when you know that you're back into like the relaxation state, and then we get going again.
Inhale, pause, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at you trying to compete with me on it. Look at it. Stop it. When we get to about 3 7-second exhales, usually heart rate is about 99. Resting heart rate should reset.
96.
Pretty damn good.
This guy.
You shouldn't be surprised that you're right.
This guy.
You should be like, yeah, obviously.
No, it still amazes me that sometimes I'm like, oh no, I know what I'm doing. I get it. It's not all bullshit. Now, do you see the difference between your version of active recovery?
Yeah, 150 or so.
Right? Where your heart rate was,
Yeah.
you're like, yep, cool, I'm ready to go again, but you're
yeah.
still, forget this for a moment, right? It's how are you? It's like, I'm like, here, yeah, Chev, I'm ready to go again, I'm ready and I'm off, right? If we can get in more efficient in between intervals, right, it means also that recovery is not going to be as painful
Sure.
down the line.
So we've just done the session. It was actually really good. This morning when I woke up, my legs were so tired. And I don't know if it's just because I did quite an intense bike session yesterday, even though it was only 20 minutes. My legs this morning were like, oh, please no, nothing. I don't want to do any exercise. So I got down here and I was like, this is gonna be absolutely shocking. But we got it done. It was tough, but it was really good as well. And as I'm always saying on here, you know, when you get towards the end of a race, your legs are going to be tired. So if you're only used to training on really fresh legs, it's not going to be similar to how you're feeling at the end of a race. So I always say, train on tired legs, and then at the end of a race, it won't come as a surprise, if that makes sense. And Chevy and I were chatting about kind of learning how to recover on the move. So slowing down your heart rate, getting your parasympathetic nervous system firing rather than constantly being in sympathetic nervous system. And I do get a lot of messages from people being like, I don't feel like I'm recovering properly. And I have to say, although I do give advice on it, I don't think I'm very good at it either. After sessions, I'll be rushing off to something or doing shoot or, you know, rushing from place to place. And I think we've got to remember that what we do in training is not the only stressor in our life. You know, you have work, you have families, you've got, if you're not eating properly, if you're not recovering properly and resting and sleeping and all that kind of stuff, that all kind of compounds the stress being put on your body. This is, you know, something that I've been thinking about a lot because I am so bad at resting and slowing down. So it's actually quite nice to be working with someone who's saying you need to like take a step back a little bit. So yeah, it was a really good session, and I think I'm gonna be taking a rest day tomorrow. Gonna have a nice Epsom salt bath this evening and get back to it in a couple of days. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, do please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, click the subscribe button because we will be having a lot more running content coming your way. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.